Hello and welcome to another Good Urge Honor Mode playthrough. This is my first Honor Mode playthrough and I am excited about this. I am picking up where I left off. Like I've said before, I don't know if I feel comfortable with doing the Grimforge in Honor Mode, the Grimforge Guardian, only because it is incredibly difficult. It is one of maybe 5 encounters in this book or in this game that people recommend not trying to beat on Honor Mode. So I'm going to more or less do what they said, but I am going to go down there and explore something real quick. But one thing I want to do, some of you all might know what's about to face me down here, and so what I'm going to do, I'm going to consider going down there. So what would that entail? That would entail, good, fire resistance. That would entail everyone being in some sort of fire resistant mode. Because you get basically, for those of you who know what's going to happen, you basically get mobbed down there. So I'm going to, for this fight, just because there's so much of it and explosions, I'm going to load up on some.
So that's progress.
Let's see if I can split this and send it off to the other people. Some fire resistance on my people. By the way, I have a young kitten in the room. I love my little kitten, but you'll have, once in a while you'll hear her meowing. She will try to attack me from underneath the computer desk.
Lost in thought.
Because she wants to play all the time.
Nothing hurts.
In fact, there have been times in this game already, in this recording, where I basically let the dialogue play because I was using my left hand to play with my cat. With that little string that she wants to play with. She's chomping on it right now. Anyway, so everyone, I recommend having fire resistance on everyone before you go down into this specific one. So let's go ahead. I'm basically going to like tell it to navigate over here, like innocently. Come on, innocently navigate over here because I don't know what's coming, but I really do. It doesn't really matter because I'm gonna get surprised and I'm gonna get mobbed by a whole bunch of these. So it's going to be one of those things where I'm just glad to have fire resistance because they're going to do stuff like this. That cuts their damage in about half. So that's really good. Now, one thing to be careful of, you can lose weapons here if they're doing heat metal. Thankfully, it seems like the game tends to be nice and have you lose the weapon onto the ground somewhere where you can pick it up, but I don't really have the ability to prove that it doesn't have the ability to toss it off into the abyss, so keep that in mind. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. So this is my permanently summoned shovel. And by the way, it says things that are like, I don't think they're sexual innuendos, but just keep in mind, I'm not responsible for what that says. I'm not trying to trigger it. Alright, so our wonderful Carlock. I don't have rage charges. That's an oversight on my end. But I should be able to hit the ones that are causing problems. Here's what I usually do. I usually find the ones that are casting some sort of like concentration spell like heat metal. I take them out first just because, let's see, is this in the way? I'm gonna throw it. Because that helps me avoid losing weapons. Here come more of them. They drop gems, and I'm gonna get those when I'm done with this fight.
Stay idle.
Let me think here. I actually think I will enable thunder.
Survival is all.
Yes. I could probably hit one of them. Stack. See, thunder damage. I like Fire Mephits. The only thing I don't like is you usually have to like. It's almost like you have to like you have a what is it called? I love you too, little kitten. It's almost like you have like a chainsaw that you have to start before you can start swinging it. No, kitten. I love you, but stop attacking me. I have to do things. All right, so let's see here. Be easy to hit with things like this. So one over here. Where's the other one? Because you're going to get hit with those explosions of fire all the time because they blow up when they go off. So That's why I enable the fire damage stuff, because like if not, you're gonna be like just suffering through this, because you're mostly on fire the whole time you're in this fight too. Can I jump out of here? Yeah, provoke some attack of opportunity. In this case, I think it might just barely be worth it. So I'm gonna jump over here. I know that I'm gonna get attack of opportunity, but I'm gonna jump over here so I can specifically use my Radiance of Dawn on more enemies. Try to hit them all. They're over there, but they're not triggering. Yeah, whatever.
Can't afford to let up.
Gonna get most of them. And that's her turn. My kitten's attacking me, by the way. I love you, little kitten. I love you. Get off of my little gaming PC. Just because it has a surface doesn't mean you're intended to like sit on it. I love you too. I love you too. Oh, you're so cute. She's giving me that coy little look like, you know, you want to come play with me, don't you? It's like, well, sort of, yes. I do love my kitten more than I love my computer.
That's it.
Alright, and level up is coming too, and it's going to be great. I was hoping to get that. Alright.
Never a dull moment.
I'm going to go ahead, I have my sword running. The last one's over there, so I'm
Best be on my way.
So that's about it.
Battle of wits.
Let's see, I should be able to like hit this bird. There we go. And everyone leveled up. By the way, I'm going to point out while I'm in here, real quick, I do have a video about how to make Karlach to be a really good face character, in my opinion. In this mode, she's not the face character. She's not the person who talks to everyone, so she doesn't have much charisma. However, most of your weapon throws and all your weapon attacks are strength-based anyway. So, like, this is nice to have just in case you need to pull out a bow and arrow, but honestly, it doesn't matter. Like, you know, you want a lightning arrow or whatever, but, like, charisma is low, but you can, like, look at that video separately, and look at how I would create, how move your stats around for an origin character. I'm going to level up first, and then I'm going to go ahead and show you what I do by level ups. Alright, real quickly, what level am I for Swords Bard? I need to open my little cheat sheet about how I wanted to build this thing to remind myself. I think it's around level 6 that I wanted to do some stuff. Maybe level 5. Let me find it. Honor mode playthrough. There it is. Alright, Swords Bard until level 7. Okay, so I don't have to worry about that yet. Alright, so Swords Bard. Probably your all-around best choice for a face character. Because, you know, charisma 16. Let me think here. How do I want to do this? What's useful right now? I'm about to do, well, technically that's in Act 3, but this would be very helpful. I don't even think about this, though. If I was to attack the Grimforge, what would I want right now? No, I think good. Yeah, I think that's probably the best thing right now is to do that. I don't have to take Speak with the Dead because I have the Arcane Wisdom thing from the Necromancy of Thay. Is there any spell that I would like to change? Blindness. I don't technically need blindness anymore. I do want to Google that though real quick. I am not some super duper expert in this, so I want to know if there's any crippling powerful enemies. Hold on a second. Con save. Because the thing is, you're casting blindness. At this level, you don't get 2 spell casts. Okay, Auntie Ethel is a good one for casting blindness on. Yerger, Mouse, Raphael. You know, I'm just gonna take it. I'm not gonna substitute. I'm gonna leave it there. Which, if you don't fill this in, it stays there. Let's see, who's next? Alright. So, at level 5, technically what it wants you to do is take rogue levels. This is the first time I'm really playing the Berserker Thrower. She's not going to be good at sleight of hand either. So what would I want to do with that? Her best bet is probably... Actually, I'm going to go see what GameSG says. It's running a little slow. It's running a little slow, but I'm going to think that if she's doing stuff like this, I would assume that I should probably do this. Can't really spray my kitten with water if she's on top of the gaming PC. Look, kitten, I love you. I love you, little kitten. Please stop. Alright. Let's look at the leveling overview. What does it say? When I go to Rogue, skills, athletics, and acrobatics. Okay. Yep, that's what I thought. I'm testing out their build. I might do it differently myself, but... Alright, and then light cleric. Basically just stay a light cleric, which is the beauty of it. Spiritual weapon's not always useful. I don't need Speak with the Dead at all, because my bard can do that. Yeah, I'm in a situation where I'm going to have to grab a toy and play with my kitten in the left hand. So here we go. Let me think. What is most useful in battle? I'm actually sort of interested in how this works. See, like, hold on. Clinton, stop pulling it out of my hand. Hold on. Alright. So, like, I'm interested in how this works because usually I just default, like, I make her the healer for everything. So, like, I take all the remove curse, lesser restoration, greater restoration. I take all those things usually when I play this because I don't know any better, honestly. Because I'm just like, you know, well, she should be the healer, so that's what I do. Prayer of Healing is not really required because you can short rest, although maybe it would be nice to use that as a way to not have to, but my bard has the Song of Rest, so it'll handle that. Bestow Curse can be useful, hold on, I have to sneeze. Bestow Curse can actually be really useful on Grimforge if you cast, if you do the curse that takes away their, that gives them disadvantage on their attacks. That can be very useful, but I don't know if I want to try it at all in terms of like this specific one. And I'm actually skipping Grimforge because it's going to be really freaking difficult. I might do Bestow Curse. I'm not sure. I'm thinking more Area of Effect. I think Area of Effect spells tend to be better. I'm going to take Guiding Bolt because I sort of didn't have it. Just one more opportunity to enable Radiating Orb on my enemies. And then, of course, here comes Gale. Basically, how the Stormfrost Sage build goes is you take 1, maybe 2 levels of Cleric, but the rest are all Sorcerer. I'm going to stay with Sorcerer levels because I really don't need that second level of Cleric just yet. I am definitely taking Haste. Definitely. That's going to be very, very important because the Sorcerer is mainly like a damage mage. Like everything they do is like, the point is damage. I could technically not take shield, but I like having shield, so like I'm not going to do a substitute. I need to sneeze again. Alright. So let me think here. Now it's time to strip the slain. I recommend in honor mode getting all of the things you can pick up because you don't get a lot of resources in this game. And it's really important that you be able to afford the weapons that you need because the enemies are really tough. It is the most difficult. I am on a PC, in case you haven't noticed, so I can use my left alt button to check on my enemies, take their stuff, and I'm going to short rest,
I
everyone.
can keep going
I
a
want to
little
actually
longer
get
now.
the experience out of that blue. What is that stinking thing? The ice Mephit. As for the sentient amulet, though, spoiler alert, I'm probably just going to sell it because I don't have any of my characters that are using that build. I should probably read that just in case.
Let's see what this does.
It's a book. It does words. Let's see what this does. And
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Soldier, watch this.
I'm still going to pick up the mithril just in case I change my mind to some higher level. That might be the way I handle this. I might actually come back at a higher level now that I think of it.
Whispers.
But for now, I'm just
Swift
going this
as my feet
direction.
can carry me.
I still have my fire stuff on, so I'm going to go over here, my fire resistance. I'm going to go over here and see about like killing that method.
Engineering it is.
Thank goodness your characters don't decide to jump off. But yeah, I definitely want to take some of that mithril. Not the adamantine slag. Well, that doesn't help right now. Should have taken, put those gloves on earlier. I like to do that because I like the gloves of thievery, I'm going to be honest. Love the gloves of thievery. Getting advantage on...
The lava's erupting. Better watch
Getting
my step.
advantage on lock picking and trap disarm is amazing. I love it. So now here's the fun part. I don't see the elemental. So what I'm gonna do is see if I can actually come over here fast enough so I don't get hit with them.
Don't want to draw any attention. By the hells, a lava elemental. No wonder the lake's so volatile.
It's too heavy to pick up. I might need to lighten my load just so I can throw this in my backpack. Just send all this crap to Shadowheart or something. Because the goal is to wait until he passes so that I can, hopefully if he doesn't see me, because if he sees me I'm really going to be screwed. Send all the spell scrolls to Gale. Basically I'm just trying to lighten my load because I'm just going to pick up the chest. I'm going to pick up the chest and then run off with it because I'm trying not to be seen by that dude. By the way, Gale, you like books, right? Yeah, see, he's down there. Can I pick it up?
Right.
Well, I'm going to quietly try to lockpick it. Yeah, I'm watching the lava elemental. Alright. And it's going to start
The
that.
ambient suddenly.
Can thou endure?
Flying
I'll laugh.
machines. Walking brain.
Return me! Take me home!
You feel a
Yeah.
chuckle coming
I'm
on,
trying to get out of here.
but it soon fades.
Yep, soon fades. Stow that crap because I gotta get out of here. Funny how now that I've emptied the contents,
A knife in the dark.
if I do it fast enough, I should be able to get out of here. Have to watch out for how it makes you move though. Because honestly, I've had characters just randomly decide I'm gonna jump into the lava. Shit. Like that.
Another step forward.
Sorry about that. Accidental use of profanity. But anyway, I mean, I'd say that if I fell into lava too. But yeah, they'll do stuff like that. I should have checked first. I'm gonna use some of this stuff. I should have used more caution in what I did. But anyway, so it's gonna go around that way. Here's what I plan on doing. It is vulnerable to ice. So I'm going to split these, send them to everyone. Warlock's gonna have one. Shadowheart, Gale. Gale has spells still. And why? Because this is the ideal time to fight him because everyone's got resistance. But you notice that I like sort of fell into the fire, or the lava rather, and I had fire resistance, so I didn't immediately completely melt. That's an important part of what we're going to be doing here when we fight Nere.
Excellent
in
choice.
a little bit. So he is going to be my. I'm going to haste him. Good thing I have a lot of good spells. I'm going to haste him when this battle starts, and I'm going to just dogpile on hitting him with what are those things?
All right.
The ice arrows. But another thing I want to do, I want everyone to have at least one arrow of Ilmater. I'm pretty sure that the ice arrows actually prevent it from healing, but if not, I'm going to hit it with those also. This is where things like spells like Bone Chill are also good, because you never know when you need it. Twin? Why did we do that? Okay. Hit him again. Well, I hit him quite a bit, but he went around the corner. So I'm gonna have to try it again when he comes back around. I'm interested to see how much he heals while he's in the lava. He will heal while he's in the lava, by the way, so I'm trying to remember the specific, like, legendary item or whatever it's called that allows him to do that. See, the thing is, I don't know why every once in a while I go, like, no, did you see that? Like, it disappears and it reappears. Why? So when he comes around the corner, I can probably hit him rather quickly. Yeah, and I'm wondering if it's because the magma exerts some sort of influence. But I plan on hitting him as far away as I can. Comes around. Where is he at? Where is he at? There he goes. Magnetic disturbance of the lava must be the problem. It didn't regenerate. So if I can just hit him as many times as possible until he like starts the counter. Doesn't notice us. That's really weird. I wonder if I'm gonna have to actually like get out on this platform. I sure hope not. Because like attacking him on the platform versus this raised area is worse. That's not good. I mean, I don't want to sacrifice my method to do it. Poor old shovel. Shovel! So, I'm sorry y'all, I'm gonna have to like
can't give up now.
I'm gonna have to find a way to actually do this. How do I do this? I'm not sure. Usually it's
I
not a
applaud
problem.
your taste.
I just don't know why he's not noticing this. He's healing though. Alright, let's see. What does the internet suggest is the way to get it to stop healing? Bone chill, arrow of Ilmater. Okay, that's going to be super important. Let me see if I can do this. John, this is sucky. Basically, gonna have to wait for him to get in range. It sucks, but oh well. So basically, what I do then, in this situation, I remember the solution now. I hit him with an arrow of Ilmater and make sure that I keep that condition on him at all times, so that he can't conceal. It's not working. His vision must not be very far. And that's actually going to suck because that means I have to get out on this ledge. That is really going to suck.
Never a dull moment.
Alright.
If not over, then through.
So, try to avoid stuck in lava. Oh, shit. I really need to, like, make sure I pay attention to that. I'm trying to get him out there on the ledge as fast as I can. I can use 2 hit points.
My faith will guide me.
At the ready.
Well.
Which way to the nearest light ring?
Alright. This is really gonna suck. I'm gonna have to find a way to do it. I want to get the experience. If it starts healing, then I can get it. I have any sorcery points left, but it doesn't matter because I can't twin spell if there's only one enemy. No.
There is work to do.
You have my attention.
I do. I said spell. Spell. Alright. So, I'm not using shovel to do that at all.
Time to push my luck again.
Alright. So what we need to do is we need to hit him with an Ilmater. Alright, good. Yes. The status has set on there. So now I'm going to hit him with an arrow of ice. Because it does max damage. And it just... So far, no one needs...
Rough tempest I will raise.
Alright, you... maybe. Just to do damage. It's not really going to be that significant. Alright, you... I don't have any ice things I can throw. So I don't really need to enter range anyway. Well, I mean, maybe I could have. Whatever. Because what mainly matters is, like, killing him. I don't have any rage charges is why. So it's going to dash. It's going to run over here and try to get up on here and beat me up. So yeah, it's not going to be fun, but everyone's got fire resistance, so hopefully no one dies. You know how it goes. I wouldn't be surprised if I'm not resurrecting someone by the end of this. Okay, so there's no Ilmaters on it, and it needs to have that. Good, now it has the status. Do I need to heal anyone? No, I don't. Spiritual weapon isn't going to help me that much. I'm actually, like, almost done.
Can't even catch my breath.
Alright, now you are going to get getting it with it. Just check out my spells.
Good.
is. I'm gonna apologize to Shovel when he comes back. But ultimately,
I speak, they burn.
is that how it goes? So there's an Ilmater arrow on him, so I don't need to do anything serious. Actually,
Ready for another round?
I'm gonna move you slightly out of the way. So it's gonna suck, but, you know.
One can't always be a gentleman.
Yep, one cannot always be a gentleman. And with Max. Alright, good. The floor is lava. Might as well be actually with the way some of these
Should mind my
characters
step.
like move. Alright, now this time I'm gonna pay attention to not jumping in the lava. That was completely my fault those couple times. And I'm gonna finish this off. Because I just need to. Alright. Why doesn't anyone else like roasted dwarf? Just kidding. I can just imagine if I was a dwarf character, but I was the Dark Urge. I like that joke from the Dragon Ball Z Abridged. My goodness, I'm delicious. That actually went surprisingly well for all that encounter. Huh. I'm getting more tempted and more tempted to come back here and finish off the Grimford. I might change my mind for that. But anyway, let's get out of here. Alright. So what we did, we finished off the Grimforge. We need to do a long rest because we don't have any rage charges or spell slots. We're pretty much spent. Romancing Karlach
Private word
options.
would be nice.
We need to get that Nere guy unstuck.
Nah,
or
we
those
don't.
gnomes are done for. Come on.
Yes,
Focus.
I'd love to touch you properly, but I'm not going to do that because I'm recording this. Hey, I love you, kitten, but get off my stuff. Kittens are pure chaos. I love my kitten to death, but she's pure chaos. She's such a pain in the rear.
Ah, but quite the cozy setup you have here.
You say that to all the guys.
I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you
I'm gonna
so
put.
much.
I don't know if I want to. Do I want to like? Because it's thunder, but it doesn't really. It's not on my list. I'm gonna put it in the camp for right now. Did all that. Don't care about that. I hate to say it, but once you've read them, they don't really do much of anything in the game. Karlach still has her soul coins. I don't need this specific hand crossbow +1 anymore because I have the fire starter on Karlach. Yep, fire stoker, whatever. It's something. I'm gonna put this in the camp. Put this in the camp. Alright, scale mail mold. I'm gonna put this in the camp. It's sort of sad that you can't like tell characters to put things in camp. Send to camp. I'm not doing the shield one because you can get shields for almost everything. Send to camp. Alright. Whipping cane. Those are cool. Sort of like whipping cream. Just kidding. I don't care about the other things. Alright. Shadow Heart. Doesn't need that. American Halberds. Sweetie, I love you, kitten, but I'm busy. I'll be unbusy in a second. Volo's not going to have enough stuff. Crap. Yeah, that's the other thing that's fun. Is trying to like put things in camp. I'm going to put these in camp because it's important to note that those can be made into explosives later. I don't care about the slag, it's only like a gold. But I'm trying to like mainly focus on like what's heavy because I want to get that stuff out of my inventory. Why is this Warhammer more expensive than that stuff? Anyway. But yeah. Just trying to get the stuff out of my inventory. Yay, it's Owlbear Buddy, but I forgot to put on
Blood.
Oh, I did? Okay, cool. Sorry. Let me see. I will help you, little Owlbear.
Look. Cut.
Here, I'll make it better by cleaning it up. Medical treatment.
As the wound closes, the cup begins to...
Good. No hurt.
How does this happen? It's not catching up.
Strong. Fight.
Okay, yeah, you want to be
Win.
stronger so you can win. Did you kill any of them?
Kill. No.
Nope.
Strong. Show you.
You'll show me, I know.
The little beast's quite...
Shadowheart. You're quite charming if you... Wait a minute. Okay, did it actually take a long rest? No, it didn't. Alright. Long rest. Alright. So we did that. So now is the important fight with Nere. I am not gonna lie, I am totally unfair to Nere. Everywhere. I know. Totally unfair in that fight. I just don't, like, I don't commit any war crimes, but I get close. It's like, I hate his face. That's just like, they did a really good job with character creation, making Nere be in the desire. I also need shovel. Sorry, shovel.
On my way.
Alright. So I don't know of any other thing, but usually I come over here first. And I try to like talk to this guy because I think there's one or two things he might have that's actually on my list of like things that I want for this loadout. So give me a second. Alright.
The slowest of you lot.
Be the partward coin and jog on. Don't want to miss any of this.
They did a good job making the Dwergar out to be like freaking jerks. Okay, but Bow of the Banshee I don't need. Jorgel's Great Sword I've never needed. The Shining Staver of Skulls, I would not be surprised. Usually it's a substitute for the Blood of Lathander. It's in my price range. What is she using right now? +1. Alright. So this is sort of like an intermediate substitute, because it does radiant damage on its own, and that's going to help us when we like hit people to get radiant orb on them. Mostly what she does in my party is heal, so it's not that big a deal. All right, potions of healing. That's not too bad a price. So I'll take those. Not.
Come back anytime.
You'll be enjoying the show. Yeah, I know. It's because you're I think it's a sadist. Sadist is the one that likes hurting other people. Anyway, so I learned, by the way, I learned the hard way. If you sell these to like a vendor that you're about to kill, their inventory gets filled up with them, and what can happen is that when you want to plunder their corpse after you kill them, your problem ends up being that. Oops. Hold on. Oh, by the way, this is another reason to get the fire resistance on, because they will thunder wave you into the abyss. So I'm going to put fire resistance on everyone that doesn't naturally have it. Karlach naturally has it. Because even if you're knocked down to half health, being able to jump out of the lava and back onto here, whether it's a glitch or not, I don't care, is very helpful, because you can, this fight, if you do things wrong, you can totally end up with a total party wipe. So, there it is. I put it as close to the stuff as I can. I put her over here, and then Karlach, or what's her face? What is her face? Shadowheart usually sets it off.
What are you waiting for?
Alright, now then my goal at this point is actually to get as close to Nere as possible, as the game will like let us move. So like I'm literally trying to cheese, and he's gonna do his thing. This is
Finally!
the infamous, he kills people that didn't do
Worthless
anything,
slaves.
he's such a jerk.
Does not.
And I told him to stop,
Care for the weak,
because
true
they're a
soul.
jerk.
Most curious.
And I usually say this is because I can't stand
And
your damn
yet
face.
you came to my aid. Thrym, if he indeed is
Okay.
a true soul, let the absolute.
Damn right it's time.
This is
You owe
important.
my crew a 10 days worth of coin near.
Because
When the
at this
reckoning's
point, I
come.
basically used the
You
Dwergar
bargained
against
with this wretch.
Nere, because trying to take them all
How
on at one time is
vexing.
incredibly difficult, even in
Nere
tactician.
is not without
So I
mercy,
partner and like I
true
take
soul.
care of Nere, but then
The
I take
rat
care of the Dwergar
has given
next.
you a chance to earn
There's
my
this
favor.
brief place right
Strike
between when you
him
kill
down.
Nere
Prove
and
your
like
faith.
you're about to get into dialogue with the Dwergar, that you need to like you need to do trigger a short rest, and as soon as you kill him, like you immediately loot his body during the fight, so that way. Okay, so Brithnar and the rebels.
Heretics.
So here's an important part of this. There's gonna be a lot of fighting in here, and it's gonna really suck. But look at, you have less, like, look at all the gold. You have less enemies now. So in some way, this is really important in terms of survival. Now I'm going to see if she can take down Nere. The difficulty with the throw mechanic is that it does like an arc, which makes it like really difficult to do this. I'm gonna see if I can stand in the
Find a
doorway
route.
at least. So that was probably an attack of opportunity, but I don't care. Nere has to die first so I can loot his body, so then I have a reason in dialogue to kill the Ooh, that's interesting. I get to learn all these new things that the enemies do. Look at the farms. Ow! Okay. Well, anyway. So I did not know he could do that. But anyway, that's fine. Whatever. Now that I've smacked him, I might try to like get out of. Let me see if I can get out of the way, so other characters can come in and take shots at him. All right. So what you're gonna do? What is the most incredibly damaging thing I can do? I don't have. I have a spell scroll of haste. Send to the urge. Yeah.
Blood comes
I
easy
hate to do
these
this,
days.
but I'm just gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna cast haste on myself
Well, so much for peace.
because I want that extra turn and the distance I can cover. So area of effects, I'm not gonna get completely close to him because I'm gonna be
Another
doing some
step
area of
forward.
effect stuff. I can either way with the poison, so I'm gonna get a little bit further forward so that I don't hurt. Actually, you know what? What is the chance of being minus 40%? That's not really good. Unless it was like minus another. Like if I get 40%, what would that one be? Is that Thrin? Yeah, the chances are abysmal. They have high spell resistance, so I think the best thing I can do is just fucking a bit poison it over here. Yeah, he's in the poison cloud, even though he saved from it. How can I do this? Over here. I think that's enough clearance so that someone else can come in. And no one healed. He's a heal. Oh sweet, they came down the stairs. I've never seen them do that. Like, usually the problem is they're upstairs, and so, like, it's difficult to have. Alright, so you are gonna haste yourself. And I know it's gonna do, some sort of, like,
Look to Queen 6.
oh, she didn't. Okay, well, that's because she already did take a swipe at someone else. Alright, so what is the max I can do to him? And I want to do it in such a way that he can't really do much about it. I don't want to get too close for Thunder Wave. Honestly, it might be better just to do, like, guaranteed damage. so he's hitting me back. And that's fine. Okay, he's electrocuting me back. That's okay. This is one of the few times where I'm going to be like, you know what? I'm just going to hit as hard as I can. Without any... There you go. Killed him. Okay, that's important. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to help the rebels who don't die very much. I mean, that's why I'm bothering you. Sergeant is ready. I wonder if I could scare Sergeant. She's one of the most difficult... she's one of the most difficult enemies, so frightening her is actually very, very helpful. Now I'm watching out for the stonemason guy, because if the stonemason guy comes up here, I'm not gonna kill him. I'm gonna like switch to non-lethal and knock him out. Alright, well whatever. Nay. Whatever she said. Oh! See, yeah, that's one of the main things they do down here is they'll push people into the friggin' lava. Like, he's still technically alive because he hasn't technically went over hit points, but he's gonna do that in like a few seconds. So what do I want to do with you, Shadow Tart? I think it's time to get out the Spirit Guardians.
Can't give up.
Wait, did I kill... Why did it kill Shovel? Huh. That's unexpected. I'm sorry, Shovel. Didn't mean to kill you. So what's the distance on... Okay, so I don't even have to go anywhere to cast, heal on everything. But I'm gonna go over here to get away from the lava. We're shooting the guy that's in the lava. He's not dead enough yet! Alright, so now it's time, since he's not here, I need to pick up what's on his body. That's super important.
Looky. Not during a fight.
Because that way, I'm gonna be like, yeah, because you didn't give me what what you owe me, bro. Okay, so this is an action, and rage throw is a bonus. To keep the rage going, you have to hit someone.
I'm heating up.
So I'm gonna run out of here
Covered.
and do a rage throw. Returning pike. So, like 30 damage, and she's prone. Now my other characters can just come over here and mop the floor with her.
One day I'll catch a break.
No, I didn't start my thunder. Did I? I'm still hasted though. That's actually surprising because usually it's so hard to like stay hasted because like I thought the best, and then on top of that people will attack me. But instead, I've got an opportunity to destroy threats. Look at the firearms. I need to know if I'm encumbered though. Nope, I'm not. Alright. If I equip those, I'll take a turn away from myself. So, that's the Mind Master. I usually prioritize killing the Mind Masters first. And honestly, I just don't like them. Like, they're the ones that cause, in my opinion, the most problems. I need the money, so I'm probably not going to do that unless I know that the creature or thing doesn't have anything for me. Alright, you can roll over here.
Indeed.
And you have some sorcery points that we can use for this. This is actually, like, ridiculous. If I do that, though, like, hit the guy. I need to see if there's some enemies that are, like, not like gonna cause me to like piss them off just yet. Okay, so I hit them. And then I have have my second turn of haste. So I'm probably gonna try to wipe the floor. I'm just gonna go all out because like that gives me more opportunity to continue fighting afterwards. So let's see how everyone is. 11. 8. Okay, these things do roughly on average 3 damage points per missile. I have 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. I didn't factor in the thunder damage, so maybe I could have sent just one less. Anyway. Yep. Technically, if I had a turn to jump out, she could have done something. Oh! Who is that? We just died. Okay. Oh! Corsair Greymon? Oh, dadgummit. Corsair Greymon? Maybe he was an enemy. Okay, there's Brithnar. I was starting to get worried there for a second. My bad. Alright. Yeah, it's getting really gruesome over here. Alright, now your job is to heal people there. So I'm gonna do this. Where's the place that's closest to all the enemies? Like halfway between.
On I go.
There's my action. I don't know why it didn't hit this one over here, but whatever. And then there's the heal. Ow. Alright, so there's one over there. Mind Master. The Mind Master is actually who bothers me the most. Can I... Yeah,
I've got it.
Enrage throw first to see if I knock him over. I'm probably just gonna end up killing him.
Easy.
Okay, so that's over. Good, because I don't like Mind Masters and jerks. And then Corsair Greymon is the blowhard when I was on the ship. Sort of sad because in theory, you know, in theory, if he had the opportunity to jump out, he could, but this is sort of gruesome.
Schindlerin's shithouse. You see it? Cockstench had a
I
wriggler in his
apologize
skull.
for the language on
All
this,
the
but
more
whatever.
clan! Grab your gear! Time I scrammed before more pricks from
Okay,
Moonrise
and the gold
Tower.
you owe me.
Someone's gone picking my pockets, you chaff! You want coin? There's plenty of
He seems
corpses to sank.
semi-remorseful, but
Come at me, you
yep, because you are a slave owner, and so you're gonna die. That being said, where is he at? That's Elder Brithnar right there. He's actually one of the more difficult ones to even, like, fight.
Of course.
And I'm still hasted, that's why I try to trigger it right after. So what I'm gonna try to do, actually, see if I can knock him in there. And I did. I'm lucky. Is there anyone else that needs a good fire tossing? Oh, he survived. Thud. He's not too difficult. Morgal. Brithnar's in the lava. Unless he can jump out, he's basically done. And by then, he'll have no health left anyway. Morgal is a pain in the rear. If I remember correctly, she's a Mind Master. Might try to jump out. Nope. Ah. You jump right into that. Alright, so here's what's gonna happen.
Close ranks.
Somehow you lost your rage charge. Because technically a turn was wasted in dialogue. Yeah.
This'll help.
Morgal, in my opinion, is the one that needs to be terminated first. Because she, if I remember correctly, she's a mine master. And
Behold
she's
the
dangerous.
dance of death.
Is she? Is she? No, she's a cleric. Maybe that's why she's more dangerous, but whatever. I don't remember if this is an action or a bonus action. That's not even a bonus action or an action. Oh, sweet. I can sit here. I did not know that. That's sort of trippy. Alright. Well, anyway. Stone guard. I'm looking out for the stone mason because I'm not going to kill him. I'm going to knock him out. What can I do to her fast enough? I think. Also hit with her. I don't mind doing that, but it's still sort of a waste. Try to do area effect or stuff like that. Good. Because she needs to be, like, put down. She's one of the worst. Freaking threatening me at the, when I get off of the ship. You think it's funny? You're gonna wish you hadn't. Alright. Alright. You're gonna heal everyone. I'm gonna do that first. Now, also, it's gonna trigger, well, let me get closer so that, get closer, just get closer. I'm gonna try not to, like, include one of the deep gnomes in this conversation, or this spell. Just a little bit more.
Got to focus.
You're gonna, since you're still hasted, you're gonna annihilate people. I'm gonna go ahead, because the thing is, like, I can't really use some of this stuff close range. Yeah, because I'm a sorcerer, I'm not evocation. I don't have careful spell, so I'm gonna have to do this a little bit differently. Yeah, I screwed up. If you have haste spell going on, concentration spell, you cancel both. That's entirely my fault. Entirely my fault. So enraged throw first. Knock her over. Knock one of them over. Prone. Perfect. How did you critically miss someone who's on the ground? Right there.
What now?
You're gonna come over here and hit it because they're prone.
Here we go again.
Now you're gonna go over here and hit this person. See, I love this cloak because you're invisible. You get advantage on your next attack simply because they can't see you coming. And level 5 sword bard, so I get multiple attacks. So being hasted is like having 15 attacks. He's still in the lava. He's not. He's immune to fire, or poison, rather. So all I need to do is basically wait for him to die. I can be silly and do stuff like this. Here's why. Well, I can't throw it. I ran out of actions. Technically, if you're a Karlach, you can run around like throwing crap at people. Cap of Wrath, I'm pretty sure that that's something I can't really use with Karlach because it's not the build for it.
What's the plan?
So you're gonna go over here.
I found something useful.
Pick that up. And then let's see if you can hit him from here. Nope, technically not. Well, it is.
Concentrate. On my
Okay,
way.
so you can hit him down there too. There's no sense in like hitting him more. I might as well just do some of the collecting that I need to do.
Good move, maybe.
Before I even leave.
Let
Let me recite their demise.
Don't need to waste my effort trying to like kill them when they're gonna die any second now. Oh. Any second now they should die. How in the world are they not? That's really weird. Alright, well, if I have to manually kill them even though they should be dead because they're in the fire.
Count on me.
Sort of macabre, but, you know. And then get out of sight.
Another fight. Let's
Oh,
go.
shit, I had another attack. My bad. Alright, well. I hate to... can I do? Can I do?
I'm coming for you.
Yes, I am. Okay, so I want to explain something here real carefully.
What's the story?
Sometimes you can pick up the items that those enemies that fell into the lava have left behind. But be careful that you pay attention, like I didn't do. Be careful that you pay attention so that you don't accidentally, like, fall into the lava. See, some of them you can't reach. There's another one in there somewhere. Sometimes it'll let you reach them, sometimes it won't. It's a little bit buggy, but that's okay. There was one down here. Yeah. Over here. I might be able to come over here. Carefully.
I'm your husband. It's my job.
So, I picked up some stuff.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Now here's an important part.
I should speak up.
Baldur! I was so...
No. Oh, who
It's nice to see everyone all cute
I'm
and
grateful.
stuff.
Don't mistake me. But why help us?
Yeah, Thula.
No. Glittering.
You want to mention Thula?
Make it quick.
You're a little... We were just...
What has he gotten himself mixed up in now?
And I'm going to try to persuade. My bonus is above the check.
You're cool?
What?
I only want...
Yeah, rune powder, blah,
If
blah,
there's...
blah.
They could flatten the whole of the... You... My...
And just like...
If you knew half as much as you think...
And night...
My... If you...
Now, where's...
Are you all right?
Marcus? There he is.
Well, I shouldn't be surprised, considering nothing. As you know, they're not even... And so, to Moonrise Towers I go.
You look exhausted.
Certainly not.
I'm going to try to persuade
In case you
him.
haven't been paying attention...
So I try to get
Fine.
into my camp
And,
to take a rest, is why I do that.
What's
Probably
inside?
not much of else to pick from here.
Moving ahead. Come on, open up.
Nina and Ricky. Did they know?
Now there are other people in here that if you don't talk to them, or if they're not involved in the battle, what can happen? Let me check this real quick. I'm gonna keep it to speed just for right now. What can happen? See, I did that with the Gloves of Thievery when I should have probably had the Growling Underdogs on. But anyway, you should probably note that if you don't kill some of the Dwergar in here, when you encounter them, they will be hostile and you'll have to kill them. So it may not be the end of the battle entirely.
Please.
You just need to keep that in mind.
It can't be.
Yeah, I know. He's lamenting that his romantic partner has been killed. That's the sad part.
Let's
march.
Fussing, it's
What to
nothing.
do?
Why? There we go.
Don't be shy.
By the God.
So yeah, I'm gonna like stop the video because all I'm doing is picking up crap. But keep in mind, depending on what level I get to, I might go back and try to kill Nere. Not Nere, but the Grimforge Guardian. I'm not sure, but I'll look into it. I got adamantine burning a hole in my pocket, but I'm basically going to do nothing but rummaging through stuff, so I'm going to go ahead and close off the video just so that y'all can not have to stare at me like getting things and putting them in my inventory. I will be back. Thank you for watching. This is One-Eyed Cat. Have a good day.